What's up, internet? So what I'm gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be doing a straight update from Windows 7 64-bit Ultimate to Windows 8 Professional. Now, I did do a couple things before actually going through with this. I installed the latest updates on my Windows 7 system. I cleaned up some disk space. I ran CCleaner, which is a free program that you could use to clean up cache files and old system files and stuff like that. It actually it cleared 3 gigs of space for me, and also within CCleaner, I'll show you guys while I'm talking. Within CCleaner, if you could see a bit better. You have the regular default cleaner here, you have a registry cleaner, which I also ran, and you have in the tools section a drive wiper, which I chose my C drive, and I chose to wipe the free space only. And this over here, when you do security, I did advanced overwrite 3 passes, and that actually for myself cleared 5 gigs of data for me by just wiping the free space of the hard drive. Now be very careful. Make sure you choose free space only, because the option under that is entire drive, and that will clear the entire drive and you will lose all your data. So if you do that, make sure you wipe the free space only. It took around 45 minutes for me. It's going to take longer if you have a bigger hard drive. The hard drive I have was it was 128 gig SSD, so it was pretty fast. However, if you have a bigger hard drive, it's going to take more time. What else did I do? That's pretty much all what I did. And also, I took a backup of my system as is. So I did all that stuff, and I took a backup of it. I used the Acronis Backup and Restore. Very good program. I backed up my Windows 7 installation. I have it stored away now. It's on a separate hard drive, and I'm going to be installing Windows 8 on this installation here. This is my production PC, meaning I do work on it, and for personal and work, because I'm also I'm an IT professional. I'm a systems and network administrator. And I have a lot of data on here. I have a lot of remote access software and stuff like that, as well as all my personal data, movies, music, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're going to be doing an upgrade, they always suggest, and I always suggest as well, make sure you back up all your things, no matter what you're upgrading. So just to save your ass and make sure that you don't mess up. And if you do mess up, you have your backup. So I downloaded an ISO of Windows 8 Enterprise 64-bit, and I'm going to be using Daemon Tools, which is another free program, very good program for mounting ISO images. I'm going to mount it. And I'm going to run the application now. Setup. Yes. And we'll see what happens. There's the Windows 8. Install now. What I originally wanted to do was I wanted to upgrade from Windows 7 Ultimate to Windows 8 Enterprise, but you're not allowed to do that. You have to go from Ultimate to Windows 8 Professional. So, yeah, I guess I'll install the latest updates now. And depending on how long this takes, I'll pause the video. Okay, I guess that's it. So setup is restarting. So it downloaded, I guess, what I need to download. This is the first time I'm actually attempting an upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 8. Okay, I accept. Yes to Microsoft. Upgrade. Keep files, settings, and applications. Now it's running the Compatibility Checker. And this is where I got stuck last time when I tried to go from Windows 7 Ultimate to Windows 8 Enterprise. It stopped here and said, hey, you can't do this. You're going to have to find another way of upgrading. So then I tried, I ran the compatibility checker with, oh no, won't install unless, okay, here we go. Windows won't install unless each of these things is taken care of. Close Windows Setup, take care of each one, and then restart Windows Setup to continue. Uninstall these applications, open control. Okay, so I have to uninstall Daemon Tools, which I'm currently using to do the upgrade, and I have to uninstall Microsoft Security Essentials. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, I've got no choice, is I'm gonna uninstall Daemon Tools. I'm gonna burn a copy of the Windows 8 installation on a DVD, and then I'm gonna remove Microsoft Security Essentials. I'm gonna do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I did what Microsoft wanted me to do. I uninstalled Microsoft Security Essentials, and I uninstalled Daemon Tools. Now, just to give you a bit of background information of what I'm currently running, I have a Intel Core i7-920, which is a first gen Core i7, and it's running at 2.67 gigahertz. I have it's a Asus motherboard, P60 Deluxe V2. I have 12 gigs of RAM, DDR3, and I have an NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GTS 512. So that's what I'm running right now, and that's oh, and it's I just bought a new SSD. It's a Vertex. No wait, sorry, it's an Agility 4, OCZ Agility 4. 256 gigabytes. So I just bought that. I installed that into my desktop, and I also installed a USB 3.0 2-port PCI Express host card, and I have that currently hooked up to my USB 3.0 free agent GoFlex by Seagate, which is located right here. And I've also decided I'm not gonna run the installation through a CD because it takes longer. I copied all the installation files onto my USB 3.0 hard drive, external hard drive, into this Windows 8 folder, and I'm going to be running the installation from here. So with that said, let's go ahead with it. Now we're going to see what Microsoft wants me to do. And apparently there's updates, but I won't do those yet. Install now. Okay, we'll do this again. It's going to go online and get the updates. It did what it has to do. Yes. Upgrade. Checking the compatibility again. Hopefully everything's going to be okay this time around. Okay, so apparently installing Windows will affect these devices or applications. These devices might not work properly in Windows. We recommend you close Windows Setup and update device drivers, blah blah blah, bling bling bling. So pretty much my HP DeskJet F300 series won't work, but we'll see about that. Anyway, I don't care if it does, because I don't use it that often. So here we go, it's copying files, collecting file sends and applications. So I'm going to let this run. I'm going to pause the video. I don't know how long it's going to take. Well, I guess we could time it. Right now it is 4:17 in the afternoon. So I'll write it down. Just make sure I write this down. 4:17 p.m. Okay, so I wrote it down, and we'll have a good idea of how long it takes to install Windows with to upgrade Windows to Windows 8 with my current installation that I have here. So with that being said, I'm going to pause the video and I'll get back to you. Okay, so what happened is that it made me reboot at 4:23. So at 4:17 it started the installation. At 4:23 it rebooted. So it just rebooted now and it just came to this screen. Upgrading Windows. So I guess I'm gonna pause the video again. I just wanted to let you guys know that it does reboot. And it goes into an upgrading Windows sort of screen. So I'm going to let it do its thing. If something happens, I'll start recording again and I'll explain and I'll let you guys know. So it is now 4:33. It pretty much stayed on that upgrading Windows screen for well, approximately 10 minutes. So now it's almost at the last step. Right now it's installing features and updates. Please wait. So far the process, it's taking 15 minutes. I guess, yeah, 15 minutes. It kind of looks like it does, like when it's at that upgraded Windows screen, it pretty much looks like it isn't doing anything. It doesn't give you a status bar. It just says upgrading Windows and it has this purple colored background. And I don't hear my hard drive working because it's obvious it's an SSD drive, so I thought it froze. I thought it had froze or something. But you just have to be patient and you'll see this screen pop up later. Depending on how fast your system is, depending on if you have a hard drive or an SSD. It'll take longer or shorter depending on your setup. So right now it's restarting in 3 seconds. So we'll go through the reboot process together. I have to make sure I select the right drive to boot from though. I'm gonna have to change that in my BIOS settings a little later on. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it's doing its thing. It is 4:36 right now. Choose an operating system. Oh, well, that was fast. I think it said Windows 8 and a rollback, Windows rollback or something. I guess that's you could roll back to Windows 7. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Okay, well, getting devices ready. I think we're almost there. And just to let you guys know, I also have a dual screen setup going on. Just in case you're wondering. So getting devices ready, 75%, 100%, 4:37 p.m. in the afternoon. Haha. It's true though. It's true. No matter how fast your hard drive is, my SSD is faster than your HDD. I'm getting ready. I better not have to enter any information or else I'm going to be pissed. I don't feel like doing that. Come on, Windows. You can do it. 437. So it's been 20 minutes so far. This entire process up until this point has taken 20 minutes. Keep in mind, I'm on an SSD, and the Windows installation files are coming from a USB 3.0 external drive. So keep that in mind. That helps. Still getting ready. And then after this, I'm going to try to upgrade from Windows 8 Pro to Windows 8 Enterprise, and I will also be recording that as well. I guess I'll post it I'll make a different video for that, because I'm running short on time. And I want to make sure that everything works when I boot back into Windows 8. I want to make sure all my applications work. Supposed to be no compromises, so we'll see about that, Microsoft. Okay, well, I won't make you guys wait any longer. It's 4:39. I'm gonna mark that down. I'm gonna pause the video, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so that video pause was for nothing, because as soon as I pressed the pause button, it rebooted my system. So we're still, we're 4:40 now. I paused at 4:39. So it's rebooting. Oh, I gotta press F8. Alright. Made it just in time. And I'm gonna choose the right hard drive, solid state drive, sorry. There we go. And we're back here. Alright, let's see what it's going to tell us now. $441. What's happening here? Rollback Windows setup rollback, it's called. I don't want to click on that. Not right now, at least. Okay. So we're back here. We got that little wheel of white dots circling around. So far this process has taken half an hour. We're 4:42, so I'm going to say half an hour. Oh no, sorry, we started at 4:17 p.m. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite at the half an hour mark yet, but we will be soon. So I'm hoping everything's going to work as it should. Apparently, I've been reading online that people have been going through the update process with no problems whatsoever. And when they boot up to Windows 8, everything works as promised. So we'll see if that's true for my configuration as well. Okay, just went black, screen just went blank. What's going on? Did it reboot? I don't think it rebooted. Maybe it did. I don't think so though. Man, blank screens just scare me. They just scare me. Come on, buddy. Time check. 4:43. Okay, so it rebooted. Okay, should be coming back up now. Thank you. Okay. So at 4:43, there was another reboot. Okay, let's see where it brings us now. Back here. Big. Alrighty. Okay. What's happening now? Ugh. Come on, buddy. 4:45. Okay, 4:45 it is. So 4:45. 4:45, we're at the setup screen. Well, the personalize screen. Sure, okay, yeah, that's good color. Yes, express. Finalizing. Hey, alright, buddy. Just under half an hour. 4:45, I'm gonna call it. 4:45. That's it. And at 4:45, you're pretty much done. So just under half an hour. I guess it's my old password. I don't have it linked up to a Microsoft ID yet. Oh no, okay, no, not 4:45. We're not calling it anymore. So, yes, they're going to teach us how to use it. Still getting things ready, so I'm not counting this as completely done the installation yet. Okay, no, I'm in. So 4:46, 29 minutes, 4:46, and Skype apparently started. All right. Oh no, I have a sonic wall error. That's not good. I don't know if you could see that. Let's see what let's see what this is all about. Oh, I don't like that. Let's see. Let's put on the bigger screen here. And it says Sonic Wall Global VPN client failed to open the IPsec driver. I'm probably gonna have to reinstall that. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a big deal. I just pressed OK. However, I still have my my VPN information on there, so don't know what that message is all about. Looks like everything else is working. All my legacy apps are here. I kept my background, I kept my taskbar, I kept my little shortcuts. Yeah, let's see if I could just, there you go. Can't really see that well on the camera. I'm gonna have to get a better camera. Okay, so I would imagine some applications would have some trouble. Like it looks like my Sonic Wall VPN client is having some trouble. I want to see if my external drive in that USB 3.0 card is working fine. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's working fine. That's cool. Alright. We'll close that. Come back here. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and, well, let's take a look at Outlook. See if all my Outlook stuff is still there. Okay. Alright. Looks like everything is still there. Yep, alright, cool. Well, it looks like my emails are safe. That's good. All my data is around. There's Chrome. I got all my hard drives here. My RAID 10. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play around now so that's upgraded. I have all my devices seem to work. My sound's working. I don't have any like device errors. It doesn't look like at least. You know what? Let's take a look at Device Manager at least. You know, everything looks fine in Device Manager. It doesn't look like anything's wrong. That's a good thing. I like that my USB 3.0 card is still working. That's good. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play around with Windows 8, and then when I'm ready, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade from my Windows 8 Pro to Windows 8 Enterprise. So I'm glad well, I hope you enjoyed that. Follow me on Twitter if you please, Vinny4, VINNY4, and we'll get back to you guys. Thanks.